Good morning, fellas. Happy Wednesday morning to you. How are you doing this morning? How's it going? If you had your breakfast yet or you're getting settled on in, you ready to talk some sports and talk some sports betting as well? Well, I'm ready to do that with you guys. Let's go ahead and kick it off with yesterday's recap, and then we'll get on into the action today. Before we do that recap, though, I got a couple announcements here, some programming notes to pass along with you guys. We won't be doing a show tomorrow. I was about to say we are interested. More my wife is interested in maybe looking at a different school for our kids. So over the next couple of weeks, we've actually got some tours at some other schools that we've got to go attend to. And one of those tours at a new school is tomorrow. And of course, it falls like right in the middle of this time. And then it's also like 3-4 hours long. So I'll be occupied. I'll be doing that tomorrow. So there will be no show tomorrow. I don't have a Thursday night football bet to share with you as of yet. So if you want to know how I'm betting Thursday night football, make sure you do get on over to Twitter between now and kickoff on Thursday night. And I'll let you know. But that being said, maybe I don't bet it, right? Just because it's the only game in town doesn't mean I've got to bet it. So we'll see what happens there. And then the other programming note to pass along with you guys is that means busy tomorrow, right? No show tomorrow. That's when we normally do Between the Posts. That's going to go ahead and be today. So we'll be going ahead and doing Between the Posts with Matt and I. And of course, that's where we preview all 10 Premier League games. As far as the time for that, I literally just got a message from Matt, and he said, can we do it at 1? We normally go at 12 p.m. He said, can we go at 1? I hate the the uncertainty, but it looks like I'll probably reply back to him and say, sure, I'll go at 1. So we'll do Between the Posts. It looks like at 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. Eastern time, we'll do Between the Posts. We'll preview all 10 games this week in the Premier League and obviously share along with a lot of bets with you guys. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and toss that recap up from yesterday where we went 2-2 yesterday and got juiced out and going 2-2. A couple of nice wins, though, in those right there. Mislic, we needed him just to go ahead and win a set, and he got it done winning the first set. In fact, he won the whole goddamn match, so that was a great cash right there. Gojo, our dog that we took a chance on, just didn't quite come through for us. Then we bounced back with a little two-setter there with Zhang to go ahead and win a set, and then also Felix there, the Canadian, to also go ahead and win a set. Felix wins 2-0, nice, easy right there. Zhang, though, falls into, and I don't know how long you guys have been betting tennis, but every sport has a couple like trends. There are some notable ones in tennis to go ahead and follow. The first one here is if two guys are facing each other like relatively soon, I would say like within about a 30-day period, whoever won the first match, just go ahead and fade that guy the next time around. Very rarely in tennis can you beat the same opponent consecutive times in a short time period. Also, another trend that you want to keep in mind on tennis is if you go ahead and win a tournament, if you don't take any time off after that win, and if you just jump right on into the next tournament, man, those guys have first round exits, shockingly more times than you can admit. And we actually had both of those trends in that Zhang match because his last match was against Urkats, and he lost to Urkats. Well, Urkats also went on to win that tournament in Shanghai. So that was a great one right there, getting both of those trends and getting those to go in, and he actually went ahead and pulled off the win. He drops the first set, but then rallies back to go ahead and win the match there against Urkats. So we go ahead and pick up a win there. Then our under 3.5 goals parlay. 2 games went under, 1 game went over on the hook. So classic right there. 2-2, juiced out. Got a lot of arbitrage. I've already sent out a lot of tweets this morning, scooping up probably around $10 or so in arbitrage money. We'll have to spend some of that this morning on the show. All right, let's hop in that comment section, see what you guys are up to, and then we'll dive on into the action. I'm fired up, fellas. Fired up. Morning, Bill. Morning, my man. Morning, Tyler. What's going on, my man? What's going on? How about them Phillies? Yeah, how about those Phillies? Obviously, we couldn't quite cash that parlay. Riyamoto, didn't want to get a home run. He did get a couple of hits. He did get a couple RBIs. But overall, they're just hitting bombs. Schwarber right at it. Trey Turner. Schwarber actually hit a couple bombs. 10-0. Now, can they carry that momentum on into Arizona? And also, can they carry that energy? They're just feeding off of that crowd. It's a rocking atmosphere in Philadelphia. We'll see what they can do. The Diamondbacks are obviously up against it. They'll be looking forward to going back home. But, yeah, they're absolutely hot right now. I'll be curious of more, can they maintain it without their crowd? It's rocking what they're doing right there. And just hitting bombs. Just hitting absolute bombs, are they? Oh, they're on fire, Bill. I know you were there. Sorry we couldn't quite hit that parlay. We'll do that again. I'm sure somebody else is going to go to some sporting event. They'll let me know, and we'll try and cook them up a parlay. Easy cash. Easy cash. Easy. What are you guys betting tonight? Astros or Rangers? Astros or Ranger? Christian Javier versus Max Scherzer? Too much uncertainty with Max Scherzer to go ahead and throw a bet on that game. Just too much uncertainty. He could be a dog, like we know Max Scherzer can be a dog. We do know he's always susceptible, though, to get hit in the first inning. If you want to maybe play that angle, we've talked about it numerous times this season on the payoff pitch. You can get to him in the first inning. He's got some really bad first inning numbers, and maybe he will have a little bit of a shaky start. Obviously, coming off of a near month time off due to the injury. I wouldn't be surprised if the Astros jump out on him in the first inning. We'll see. But I probably won't be able to get in a bet on that. Just a little too much uncertainty with him coming off the injury there. What's up, Brian? Loving your Phillies. Your Phillies getting it done. Red October? Is that what they're calling it? Getting it done. Morning, Tim. What's up, man? What's going on, dude? Then, like your wife. Yeah, I am being dragged along to this school thing. We've got like 1 tomorrow, as I mentioned, like 2 next week. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. Yes. And I've actually realized today, I always said we always have to give out a bet on this show. If I'm not betting baseball, we can run through the remaining tennis plays, but I was really only interested in probably a Shevchenko and Phil's money line parlay. Obviously, this Shevchenko match is well started by now, so you're obviously not going to do a money line parlay. If you were to bet tennis the rest of the day, like you're kind of just taking some chances, and maybe you don't love every single bet you give out, but I want to like it, especially if I'm going to tell you guys I take it serious, the responsibility of suggesting what to do with your money. I don't know if we can get in another tennis play today. I just don't quite know, but yeah, between the posts. So because of that, I'm going to share one of my soccer bets. I got 7 soccer bets for this weekend in the Premier League. I'll go ahead and give you guys one of them today, so you don't have to wait for between the posts for one of them. I'll give you one of them now. What's up, David? What's up, man? Hell yeah, you're here, dog. What's up, man? Probably have a few days off. There's no show tomorrow. Classic. Classic, David. Classic. All right. Well, maybe you save the episode between the posts for tomorrow, and then let little Matt and I entertain you tomorrow instead of this time slot. And I do need good luck tomorrow. I got a feeling I'm going to be so bored at this thing. I'm going to be so bored. It'll be at least 20% Phillies in Arizona. Yeah, those snowbirds, they live in Arizona. Tickets are dirt cheap. I believe all that. Astros team total of 4.5 is your play. The uncertainty with Scherzer, the Rangers pen. Man, they got good arms. I mean, Chapman, Smith, and that closer, however you pronounce his name. God damn, they're all really good. I hear you. If Scherzer gives them 6 innings of quality, that Astros team total is going to be up against it. But I bet they get to him early. Then maybe he can settle in and be the guy he is. But I'm expecting them to maybe possibly jump out onto him, early would kind of be my guess. I mentioned their tennis play. Well, we did already get a winner. And how about a good plus 110 cash to go ahead and kick off this Wednesday? We took Kotov obviously we took him at plus 2.5 games. He wins the first set 6-4. He wins the second set 7-5. Straight set winner. There's actually a little funny little speculation with this guy, and I don't know how closely you guys follow tennis. And it probably is also because he's Russian, so it's a little unfair to this guy. But the speculation around this guy is when he's a dog, like he comes out as an absolute dog and like performs really stinking well. Obviously today he was a dog in this matchup against Sonego, and obviously he won it. When he's favored, he's got you look at his form. Like when he's favored, this is multiple years. Like he'll lose some matches where it's just like really head scratchers, and people think he fixed matches. Again, I think it's obviously unfair, and it's probably because he's a Russian. Really unfair to him, but he was a dog today, and I have certainly remembered that. I've been burned enough by him in either one of those scenarios, so I've definitely remembered that. Whenever he's a dog, I like backing him when he's a dog. Something about this guy when he's a dog. So yeah, he came through with a good cash right there. So a good plus 110 cash. That may be the only play today. It could be the only play today. That being said, we will go ahead and cook up a same-game parlay. We've got, like I said, I've tweeted $10 of arbitrage money already today. DraftKings does their daily same-game parlay risk-free. I believe it's a $5 free bet. So we'll sit here and at least make a $5 free bet for tonight's baseball game. We'll have a little bit of a skin in the game. It'll be risk-free. We'll see if we can't cash something. But before we do that, let's go ahead. Let me pull up my between the post notes, and let's give out one of these soccer bets. Let's give one of these out. Let me USA versus Ghana. I saw they whooped them 4-0, I believe it was. Classic. All the goals come in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. using their best during these friendly. I mean, it was Ghana to be fair too, but I mean, they used their best up against Germany, and how'd that work out? So you got to take into account the opponent there, Fish. But either way, great cashes. All right, let's scroll down here and see which of these bets we want to give out. All right, I know Matt's. I don't know what obviously Matt's going to give out, but I doubt he's going to give this one out. And I'll justify this one here too if you want. Yes, you don't have to get the justification on between the posts. Let me put it in here, and I got it over at PointsBet. Bought all these this morning. This is Brentford versus Burnley. We're going to do both teams to score. Brentford versus Burnley, both teams to score -120. Let me scroll up to where that game is on the notes. In the last 6 matches, neither of these teams have had a clean sheet. So that's 6 straight matches for both these clubs where this bet is cashed. Brentford has the 4th worst home expected goals allowed in the Premier League at 1.67. Burnley had 3 away fixtures. They've scored 2 of their 3 away fixtures, and they've kept no clean sheets. Brentford has 4 home matches this season, and both teams' score is hitting all 4. Yeah, lots of goals should be happening in this one. I'm not willing to say, will somebody get a second? But these teams are conceding goals and also scoring goals home and away, respectively, of where this match takes place at Brentford. So Brentford, Burnley, both teams to score -120. Get it over on PointsBet. All right, let's make a same-game parlay. Let's use this DraftKings little promo that they've got. Let's hop on into our devices, and let's cook up a little same-game parlay. I like Christian Javier. He's been really stinking good as of late. I'm going to go with Bills thinking that the Astros are going to be the team that gets it done. Again, in the playoffs, you're not, I mean, yeah, the Phillies, but I don't know, maybe you did pay -160 on the money line. But I'm not paying -160 for anybody in the playoffs. Just like I talked about in game 1 between the Astros and Rangers. It wasn't going to -145 for the Astros. I would have bet +120 on the Rangers well before that. So I like the Astros here. They are the dog. Let's see if we can't cook something up. I'm going to thank Scherzer, or I got to get in the same game parlay function here. Actually, let me make sure it's a $5 free bet so we know how much money to put on this thing. $5 free bet. Okay, so that's what we'll bet. We'll bet $5. DraftKings or MLB, same game parlay. I'm loving this weekend the Premier League, fellas. Loving this weekend the Premier League. Can't wait to talk about it. I always miss having Premier League on in the mornings. All right, Scherzer. Oh yeah, DraftKings is so dumb that you can't take unders in their same game parlay. I hate that, how you can't take unders in their same game parlay. Shit. All right, well, he's going to allow 4 hits at even money. I like that. He'll allow 4 hits at even money. He'll give up 2 in the first, and he'll go clean second, and then he'll give up 2 more in the third at least. So, all right, he's giving up 4+ hits at even money. Let's do some. Oh yeah, let's look at Swish Analytics and see what we got for hitter familiarity against these starter pitchers. Let's see what we got. Christian Javier. Let's see. No real great. Tavares is 5 for 16. That's actually not bad. Hitting .313 with the home run and a double. Got 5 Ks though, striking out damn near a third of the time. I don't really like that. Robbie Grossman, he's 3 for 8, but he's striking out 4 out of the other 5 times. He struck out 4 or 5 times. I don't like that either. Unless you can take dudes to strike out, which I've never seen that prop on here. Yeah, you can't take guys straight. All right, let's see if anybody's got numbers off Max Scherzer. Ooh, Michael Brantley. He's seen him 54 times and has 20 hits, 8 doubles, and 3 home runs. That's your guy. Lights of volume. I love that. Michael Brantley. Let's go find him. I'm doing over 2.5 or over 1.5 bases. Oh, 2+ is +165. God damn, this parlay is going to hit. All right, we need, I think, 1 more leg, right? I think the stipulations are 3 leggers. Wow, I like that. Michael Brantley. What else do we got? What other player we got? Jose Abreu is 7 for 25. That's 280. And Michael Brantley, too, in those 54 plate appearances against Scherzer, 2 strikeouts. he may not get a hit, but he also ain't striking out. Those are guys you love backing that likely aren't going to strike out. You know they're going to barrel it up, and just hopefully he can do some damage when he makes contact. So I love that. 2 strikeouts and 54 plate appearances. Holy hell. And you get the lefty on righty matchup there. Yeah, I'm all in on Michael Brantley. Hell yeah. Shit, I may bump that up to 3 total bases if I need to. Whew, I love that. And they're going to bat all 9 innings because they're the away team. Shit, I may bump him up to 3. Let's see what other... That goes from plus 165 to plus 360 on that leg alone. See what other leg maybe we can get on here. Jordan Alvarez, he's the hottest. There's no way they're going to keep pitching to this guy, though. My God. I mean, obviously that guy wrecked our under the other night, hitting 2 bombs. He's 7-4 against Scherzer. There's no way they're going to keep pitching to him and giving him quality pitches to hit. Man. Jose Altuve is only hitting 154 off Scherzer in 26, so nice sample size and obviously struggling. Scherzer's good. I mean, he could be a dog tonight. He could come out and absolutely be a dog. I'm going to say he doesn't. Lots of strikeouts here in this Rangers lineup up against Javier. 5 for Tavares, 4 for Lowe, 4 for Seager, 6 for Semien, 6 for Garcia. And I think DraftKings that doesn't move the needle enough. Let's see, what else can we add? Yeah, you got to get the 5 strikeouts just to get the good odds there on him. Yeah, I don't like that. There you go. Throw in 1 walk for Scherzer, and it goes from plus 350 to plus 475. I'll take that. He ain't going to pitch to Jordan Alvarez because Jordan Alvarez, in his 7 plate appearances against Scherzer, he's got 3 walks. So, and he's obviously on fire. They gotta be cautious with him if they want to be successful in this game. So, I think that's the stipulation, right? 3 legs. I think I'm going to roll with that. If it's 3 legs, I'm going to roll with that. And I guarantee you I'm not even going to be able to put that much money on this thing because DraftKings don't like me anymore. Shit. I need to come out of this thing and see if that was it 3 legs? Yeah, any 3+ leg. Perfect. All right, 3 leg. All right, I'll try and put the $5 on it. We'll see. I doubt it. We'll see if they let me do it. I'll take that nice little hit. Oh, they did let me get it. All right, so I got Scherzer to have 4+ hits. 4 more hits for Max Scherzer. 4 more hits for Max Scherzer. Go ahead and give me Scherzer to have 1+ walk. Give me Scherzer to have 1+ walk. And give me Michael Brantley over 1.5 total bases. It comes out to be plus 475. I just put the max $5 on it. It pays $28.75. I'll add that to the bankroll. I'll add a nice 0.28 units to the bankroll. Good with that. All right, that's how I'm rolling tonight. I got a little skin in the game here for tonight. Yeah, as of, fellas, otherwise I can't get on this tennis. I mean, I would maybe take a chance on the dog here in Antwerp against Goffin, however you pronounce homeboy's name, up against Goffin. But I hate fading dudes in their home country. Like, they get the crowd, and that gives them energy, and it just shit doesn't go well when you fade a guy playing in his home country. So while I like that guy as a dog, and I think he's a good dog too, at like plus 280, the last I saw, I just can't quite get there. If it was in another country, I'd probably bet it, but yeah, I can't quite get there today. And then in Stockholm, we've already gotten that cash. And then the other 2 matches, like Mulfee, like he should win, but he's really erratic. And Rune, he's still kind of pissing me off from the U.S. Open when he wet the bed. So that's just still a little sore from that one. So I think I'm good. I give you guys Brentford versus Burnley. Both teams to score, minus 120. I've got 6 more bets queued up here to give out on between the posts. It does look like, see if Matt messages me back. Yeah, all right, so we're going with 1. It's official. He just said, what about 1? So we're going with 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and do between the posts. 1 o'clock, we'll do between the posts. Over 0.5 walks for me. If you want to do that single player, Bill, sure. I did Max Scherzer to have a walk. It went from plus 350 to plus 475. That was a good little bit of a bump for just one walk, but I didn't say a particular person. But yeah, I mean, if you look at it, he's 7 plate appearances, 3 walks. He's on fire. Like at some point, and it's a lefty on righty matchup. Like, damn, they got to avoid him, you would think. So if you want to single him out, it sounds good. Do you like the over? I think it's too hard, Ty, to predict with Max Scherzer. I think it's a little too hard to predict with Max Scherzer and how sharp he's going to be after what's basically been damn near a full month off. I think that's tough. Tough to predict. I think it makes it too tough for my liking. I would expect Christian Javier to kind of continue the role that he's been on. So I would be confident in him, keeping the game under. Just can't quite get there with Scherzer. Yeah, I can't quite get there, Ty. I'm more inclined to do the Astros money line. Astros money line plus 110 for sure. For sure. Without a doubt. Before I do an over-under, I'd go right to the Astros. And it's not because backs are up against the wall. I don't give about all that shit. Like, you trying to tell me the Rangers aren't equally motivated to go up 3-0. So, none of that desperation bullshit. I think the Astros have a better bullpen. We've hung out on payoff picks all season long. You know that the Astros have a better bullpen. I like their offense, although the Rangers, they're right there. And then I'm going to take Christian Javier. At least he's been on a roll. He's been pitching consistently, and you know what you're going to get from him. So I just do Astros on the money line, plus 110. How's the F5 under look? Yeah, kind of the same question there for Ty. Just don't know what you're getting for Scherzer. And then have we looked at NASCAR? Looked at the matchups. Nothing stuck out, Brian. I tell you, man, I'm really pissed that Hamlin didn't beat Martin Truex. I mean, literally 2 laps to go, and Truex gets around him. That shit hurts, man. I mean, Truex had him early, and then Hamlin was beating him for 100 laps, and then with 2 to go, Truex gets around him. That was painful. So I looked at the matchups, but nothing stuck out as like, oh, I need to grab it. We'll see how these guys practice. We'll see how they qualify. Obviously, then you get different matchups and you get different prices, but I'd be more inclined to wait for practice and qualifying. That was brutal, man. That was brutal on Sunday. You like Alvarez over 1.5 bases and Christian Javier 4.5. Yeah, there's a lot of, as I went through the Swish Analytics, Ty, a lot of strikeouts for those Rangers lineup up against Christian Javier. So, yeah, that bet was at minus 110. So at minus 110 for 5+ strikeouts, I hear you. I can't be bad at that at all. Maybe you can shop around, maybe even find a better price. Obviously we're just looking on DraftKings, but the Alvarez one makes me a touch nervous. Damn, they'd be crazy to keep pitching to that guy. Jesus Christ. I don't know who you avoid from the Phillies lineup. I don't think the Diamondbacks can say that because everybody's hitting the goddamn bomb for the Phillies. So it's not like you can say, well, don't pitch to this guy. If you guys are curious, I've told you guys about Odds Trader. They've got the game Rangers winning 4.8 to 4.2. So that would be the, I think the over-under is at 9, right? Over-under is at 9, and 4.2 obviously plus 4.8 is 9. So they've got the over-under bang on in terms of what it is. I go to Astros. I go Astros a little bit more. I go Astros instead of Rangers. But it's getting. I mean, minus 130. You don't pay much more than that for playoff baseball. Wouldn't pay much more than that. If you like the Rangers, grab it now. Grab it at DraftKings at minus 125. Don't go too crazy with that. Is it me or is the volume really low? Shit. I don't know. Oh, it looks like it's hitting the same spot on the meter. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. All right, fellas. That's how we're doing it. No show tomorrow, obviously. So the next time I'll be coming back will be on Friday in terms of morning daily show. But we got Between the Posts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's a great Premier League card. I'm really looking forward to talking about it with Matt, getting his opinion. My bets are queued up, but I love getting Matt's opinion as well. And obviously he'll share some bets as well. And then, of course, we got the Between the Post parlay, where we actually got a winner last time on Between the Post parlay. See what, I don't even know. I got a couple options for my leg, but it depends on what Matt brings and how much juice I need to bring to the table to make it a respectable price. So I've had a couple legs ideas. But why don't you go ahead and lock in that Brentford-Burnley? Little both teams to score at minus 120. All right, fellas, go enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We look forward to hanging out, talking some soccer, and otherwise we'll see you guys on Friday. All right, boys, have a good one.